Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to this lesson of IELTS Energy TV. I am your host, Jessica Beck, and today you are going to get some sample part 3 answers for some questions from a recent Cambridge practice test book. That was a long introduction. So a subscriber to this channel recently asked me to do this. The subscriber's name is Pachu Yadav. Hope I said that right. So thank you for posting that comment to inspire today's video. So so this subscriber asked me to give some sample answers for part 3 from a recent Cambridge books, right? So more reflective of the IELTS exam, modern day IELTS exam. So that's what we're gonna do today, you guys. So I took these questions from the academic practice test book, but remember guys, you're asked, if you're a general training candidate, you are asked the same exact questions on the speaking exam, okay? There's no difference between general and academic for speaking, okay? Just wanted to point that out. Guys, I want you to know as well that I have been teaching IELTS for almost 15 years. That's a really long time. So I have seen this exam change and evolve throughout the years. I've also written 16 textbooks myself. So I have written a lot of sample test questions. Long story short, I'm well versed in the art of testing. Okay guys, let's get to my sample answers. All right, so today's questions are about work, okay? The importance of work, to be specific. Question 1. I love this question. What would life be like if people didn't have to work? Oh my gosh, well that's sort of the utopian dream, isn't it? If people didn't have to work, I guess that would happen if technology took over and we had robots do all the menial tasks for us. But I guess people will always work in some form or another, right? It doesn't exactly have to be paid. It could just be creating food for the town or growing food or making clothes. I think we would be free to follow our passions and our interests because we won't be seeking after money and survival. So we could do whatever we wanted with our time. I find that extremely inspirational. If we are brought up like that, that would be lovely and beautiful and easy. However, I think if we try to, as they say, change horses midstream, I think that's the phrase, that's not gonna work, right? Because people will go from being paid to work to doing nothing, and they would struggle with feelings of uselessness and depression. So I think if one were born and raised in this utopian ideal, it would be stunning, but it would be difficult to switch over to right away. All right, next question. Are all jobs of equal importance? Well, I guess the egalitarian response would be yes. Seeing as I'm such a far lefty liberal, you would maybe expect me to say everything's important, but no, I mean, realistically, of course not. I mean, a doctor who is saving lives, a teacher who is saving lives in another way. These jobs, I think, are more important than being a clerk at a Burger King, which is fine. I don't think a job being less important means it deserves less respect. However, I do think it would be unrealistic to say that your job frying up a burger is of the same import to society as a surgeon or a professor. So yeah, of course there are different levels to the importance of jobs. Okay, last question, guys. Why do some people become workaholics? This is interesting. I think there are 2 reasons, honestly. One is great, one is not. I think the first reason is when people find their passion and they actually get to have that as their job. And combine that with having a perfectionist or maybe a type A personality, and like myself, and it's hard to turn that off because your work also feeds your soul, not just your bank account. So that's the first reason that someone might become a workaholic. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing if you can also have the ability to draw boundaries and say no. However, the other reason that some people become workaholics is I think that is the only sphere of life they feel good at, they feel capable at, and maybe they're not sure of themselves in the rest of their lives, like with their family or in relationships, right? So they choose to spend their time in their comfort zone, which is the workplace, instead of trying the harder thing, which is meeting the expectations of loved ones or filling their free time with fulfilling activities. So yeah, some negative, some positive, but those are the two main reasons I feel that people might become a workaholic. Okay, lots of interesting ideas today. Guys, I would love to hear your thoughts on these questions. These are fascinating questions, really. I could go on and talk about these, but I won't. Guys, leave your own answers to these questions in the comments. I would love to read your opinion, so please comment today, you guys. And also remember, for more free IELTS lessons with me, we have a free IELTS video masterclass. You get 3 video lessons from me. Sign up, go to allearsenglish.com/insider. And remember to check out our blog, IELTS.allearsenglish.com. Excuse me. All of these links I'll put in the description below the video, guys. All right, everyone. I hope you're having a stunningly beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bonus tip, get a 7 or higher with the All Ears English app, featuring exclusive bonus video lessons with Jessica, Lindsay, and Michelle. Get the app now at allearsenglish.com/app.